Hello everyone, I am Kajal and today we are going to discuss the fourth chapter of the 8th class students, circulatory system. So in the last video we have discussed about the blood as well as the blood groups and the transfusion of the blood too. So in this video we will discuss about the rhesus factor. One more factor is present on one more kind of protein is present on the RBCs of a cell of our blood. So we will discuss about that. Now this is known as a rhesus factor. Now why it is known as a rhesus factor? Because it was discovered from a type of monkey, and the name of the monkey was rhesus monkey, and from that monkey it was discovered, so that's why it is known as the rhesus factor. Two type of factors are there, Rh positive and Rh negative. Now what do you mean by Rh positive and Rh negative? Most of the persons are having this rhesus factor, this kind of this protein on their RBCs of the blood, and those are having this protein in their RBCs are known as Rh positive. So the persons those are having the rhesus factor, Rh factor in their RBCs are known as the Rh positive, and those persons those are not having this protein in their RBCs are known as Rh negative. Only rare persons are there those are not having this kind of protein in their blood, and that are known as the Rh negative persons. And approximately 95% of the population having this Rh factor, and they are known as the Rh positive persons. Rh positive and Rh negative. Now again one thing is there, before transfusion of a blood, as we have discussed that there are the four type of blood groups A, B, AB and O, and before transfusion that doctors are checking that doctor are totally matching the blood groups A, and they are transfusing the A blood group with the A persons only, or as well as the AB, and after that they are also checking this Rh factor too. The persons those are having this Rh factor, their blood groups are known as the positive blood groups. For example, if A blood group persons having this rhesus factor are known as A positive, and A negative persons are also there, those are not having this Rh factor. Again similar like this, B positive blood groups and B negative blood groups, AB positive and AB negative, O positive and O negative. You have seen in your blood report too, A positive, what is your blood group, A positive or A negative. So that positive or negative due to the rhesus factor only. The persons those are having A positive blood group, we are allowed to transfuse the blood of A positive person to them only. So here which transfusion will take place? A positive, neither O positive. Means we will give the transfusion of a blood will takes place of the positive blood group only. A positive, neither O positive. Here which? A negative or O negative. Again B positive persons, B positive, neither which one? O positive. Here B negative or O negative. Like this way the blood is fused to the persons, and before that the rhesus factor as well as the kind of antigens the doctors are testing, and afterward they are doing this transfusion process. And if they are not testing it properly, then again there are the chances of the copulation between the RBCs, and they are responsible to block the arteries, and by that blockage the blood is not flowing in the person's body, and there are the chances of the blockage of the blood and as well as the death of the person too. So it is very necessary to check that which blood group that person is having, as well as they are having the rhesus factor or not. Next, blood vessels. So third one is the blood vessels. As with the starting of this chapter I told you that in our body there are three type of blood vessels. So blood vessels. There are three type of blood vessels in our body: arteries, veins and capillaries. So three type of blood vessels are there: arteries, veins and the capillaries. Arteries In the model I had shown you that arteries are shown by red in color. Why red in color? Because arteries are responsible to carry oxygenated blood from one part of the body, from the heart mainly, to the other parts of the body, except pulmonary artery. So keep in mind, all the arteries carrying the oxygenated blood except pulmonary artery. Carry oxygenated blood from one part to another except pulmonary artery. Why pulmonary artery is not carrying the oxygenated blood? Because pulmonary artery is responsible to carry deoxygenated blood from the heart to lungs for the purification. So this artery is not carrying the oxygenated blood. Rest that all the arteries that are present in our body, they are carrying only oxygenated blood. Next one, veins. Veins carry deoxygenated blood from the other parts of the body to the heart for the purification. I'll show you from the model. Here is the model. See that from the heart, the oxygenated blood is going to the whole parts of the body with the help of arteries, and one artery is there that is known as pulmonary artery, that is carrying this deoxygenated blood from the heart to lungs for the purification first, and afterward when the purification takes place, again these arteries are carrying that oxygenated blood and sending it to the whole parts of the body. Next one is the veins. Veins are depicted with the blue in color. Blue, why blue? Because they are responsible to carry deoxygenated blood. They are taking the deoxygenated blood from the whole parts of the body and sending it to the heart for the purification. Afterward, what is happening? Again, the pulmonary artery is carrying that deoxygenated blood to the lungs for the purification. But one more is there. These veins are carrying no doubt deoxygenated blood except pulmonary vein. Now pulmonary vein is present in the heart, and that is responsible to join the heart with the lungs. Pulmonary vein is responsible to carry the oxygenated blood from the lungs and sending it back to the heart, and afterward from the heart that blood is going to the whole parts. So hope you understood. Pulmonary artery is carrying deoxygenated blood. It is sending that deoxygenated blood from heart to lungs for purification, and after purification pulmonary vein is carrying that oxygenated blood from lungs to heart, and afterward heart pump this blood to the whole parts of the body. And last one is the capillaries. Capillaries are the small tubes that are present, very fine tubes that are present in our body, and that are responsible to carry the oxygenated as well as the deoxygenated blood from one part to the another one.